This was my breaking point. I called these my angry eyebrows. Not just aesthetics, but a flag waving, saying, "Do not approach. Danger. Danger." You guys almost lost me. I almost lost me. I was ready to give in to the insanity, anger, rage, discontentment. I was ready to join the dark side and never return to the light. Something about Scorpio and this full moon. Scorpio is about death and transformation. I had to make a choice. Either to die, like physically jump a fucking bridge, or to transform. So I made up my mind to leave, and to leave expeditiously, all in pursuit of saving my soul.
Welcome to New Earth. Congratulations on graduating from the Matrix.
I know I did my thing down on earth. I did the damn thing. I know I did my thing when I was on earth.
Welcome to New Earth. Congratulations on graduating from the Matrix.
I done had enough bad luck. Keep me laughing the rest of my life. Sat in that jail down there about done rot to death. I know what it like, Miss City. Wanna go somewhere and can't. I know what it like, wanna sing, have it beat out you.
2 days later.
Greetings. So I'm just getting started on this trip to my Jupiter line. Greetings. My name is Dana Electra, Soul Evolutionary Guide. I also specialize in past life regression. If there's anybody on the West Coast or along the way that would like a past life regression, I'll let you girl. I would love to set up something and we can do that. So something else I do other than past life regressions is astrology. And so one reason why I'm taking this trip, because I need to see something. There's something in astrology called astrocartography. Astrocartography is locational astrology. It lets you know which locations have what energy for you as an individual. So have you ever seen people or heard stories of people that struggle really, really hard in their hometowns? They struggle. And as soon as they move somewhere else, they tend to blossom and flourish. This blossoming, this flourishing is them not even knowing that they have switched energetic locations from where they have always been. And so I know for sure, I'm born and raised Nashville, Tennessee. Nashville, Tennessee for me personally is along my Mars line and my moon line, and I have experienced great grand Martian energy along my moon line, and I'll share those stories with you guys. I've already shared tons of stories on this channel already, but I will share more as we go. I'm slow. Jupiter, my Jupiter line Vegas or Colorado, I don't know, Arizona is where my spirit has led me to go and to be. And so I've been waiting for things to get better at home. And me taking this trip is to be an active testament and to also practice what I preach, which is energy is so freaking real. How real energy is. And I found myself in Nashville just looping, doing the same things over and over and over and over and over. I personally have had over 60 jobs. I really honestly think it's closer to 70, 80. Between jobs, side hustles. I've been working since I was 15. I also went to college. I was in band, during band season, or when it wasn't band season, I would get a job. When it was time for band camp, drop the job, and, off and on like that. So that's kind of how I racked up that amount of jobs. And plus not really finding anything that resonated with me energetically and spiritually. That's how I ended up here. Long story short.
2 hours earlier.
All right, I'm about to take off. I am emotional. My van is full. It's packed. I'm going to stop and get some gas. It's the perfect day to drive. They're talking about storms tomorrow. But that's tomorrow. So let's make it do what it do, what we can today. All right, before I pull off, let's take a little gratitude for money. I got 25 here for my grandma. She said, get you some food, baby. And I have 30 here from my Miss Olive. $55. $55 and a whole lot of talent. So let's see what we can do. All right. There goes my mama. When I say emotional, yeah, I feel that. Once I get rolling, I'll have more words for you. But right now, it's like I live right there. I just went to a little store back there. I'm still right here. No, it's all good. May I have 20 on 7, please? $3.91 is the change. Let's go. Bloop.
Yes. Thank you.
Freaking bug just hit my window already. So I got bug juice. And it's the type of bug juice, if you've ever done a road trip, it's the type of bug juice that your windshield wiper fluid don't get off. Like, it just don't work. I'm like, dang, I just left the gas station. Bug juice. Like, immediately. So I'm taking this journey. That's why I was so emotional, because I honestly, as a chosen one, as a star seed, you know, lots of people are like, oh my God, your families are just horrible. You gotta leave your families because they're horrible. My family isn't horrible at all. They're actually great. But I am different. And I do realize that sometimes when I talk, when I speak, I'm not fully understood at all. And it doesn't matter what I say, how slowly I speak, how simple my words. They don't understand, and that's called cognitive dissonance. If what I do and what I believe is different from the program that says this is safe, this works, do this like this. And to hear about somebody, especially somebody that they love, that's not following that path, that plan that says, you know, get married, stay home, have a job, raise a family here, and we can all see each other on the weekends, we can all celebrate each other all the time. Like, that's beautiful. It would be great if that worked. So if you're watching this and you are a chosen one, or any type of star seed, or any type of ET, or whatever you want to call it, you know, sometimes it just doesn't work there, or with that energy. And especially the higher we ascension just sounds like, you know, spiritual woo. It sounds very spiritual woo for somebody who's not experiencing ascension. And something that I have noticed, as somebody who's on an ascension path, who chose to come to Earth to be a way shower, it's not supposed to work. If I'm here to show people the way, then the way that everybody's already taking and doing isn't supposed to work. If they knew the way, then they wouldn't need way showers. Is what I'm saying. Pop color. Pop color! They wouldn't need a way shower if they already knew the way. And so I keep preaching, do that thing that sets your heart aglow, do that thing that makes you happy. And I know for me, that thing, I'm sorry y'all, my tatas are just, they free as free can be, and they just there. I'm not trying to show them off. They're showing themselves out. Let me check this in right here. Wow. Voila. But, something that I love is travel. Exploring, you know, making up the plan along the way. So right now, the plan is west. So I'm in Tennessee, leaving Nashville. West is Memphis, Arkansas, Oklahoma. That's west. I'm not really for sure where I'm going to stop at tonight. I have an idea in my mind, and we'll just see how long it takes to get wherever. And I still need to work on making window covers for my driver window and my passenger window. And so I'll probably stop at maybe a dollar store or a Dollar Tree. You know, very least a Walmart. has any type of empathy knows that Walmart feels bad. Fuck all the other stuff, it feels bad. That's enough information I need to know that I don't like going there. Unless that's the option, the only option. So, welcome to this randomness. I'm still going to put out my regular videos. I might be outside making a video. I might be in my car making a video. Definitely in my car, in my van. But it's going to be a little bit different. And if it wasn't, that means that means the whole channel is a lie. I'm the sole evolutionary guide. And to evolve, to be evolutionary, is to be consistently uncomfortable. Is to be consistently uncomfortable. Any type of growth, you have to release comfort. And that doesn't mean to put yourself in harm's way. But to trust yourself, to trust your soul, your intuition, and to be willing to grow a little bit each day. So as the soul evolutionary guide, I have to walk my talk. So if you're interested in things like this and you want to see what is ahead, where this journey takes me, if you want to see where this journey takes me, then subscribe to Zena Electra. Leave your comments below. I also have a Buy Me a Coffee account. On my Buy Me a Coffee account, I'm going to start posting blogs there. You know, just a little extra content that I don't talk about and I might talk about. But I'll probably vlog it first and then make a video, come back with a video. Yeah. I don't know how it's going to happen yet, but it's going to happen. So, stay tuned for that. All the support is welcome. I am open to receive love and support from my community that that's growing, from my growing community. So thank you. Now, I'm just gonna drive. I don't even want any music. I see a copper right here. So I'm going a good speed. 80 y'all. 80 is the limit for me. And let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Speeding tickets. Don't like them. Don't want none. 80 is safe. If anybody gets behind me and I know that they want to go faster than that, I'm going to get over and let their asses pass. 60 is too slow. 70 is decent. But 70 allows other people to catch up with you. I don't like that. Traveling in like a little huddle. I don't like that. 80. I used to live in Jacksonville, Florida, and driving back to Nashville from leaving Florida, I was passing through Dooley County, Georgia. Dooley County. And as I was driving through Dooley County, I was going about 95. I was going really fast, and they clocked me. $400. $400 speeding ticket in Dooley County, Georgia. I don't like that. I'm not about that life. I don't like wasting money. You know what I'm saying? I don't like unnecessary phone calls. None of that. So, I'm chilling. I'm cruising. I trust that I'm going to end up tonight exactly where I'm supposed to be at a decent time before it gets dark. I know sunsets at about 8. And I've seen millions of van lifers, millions of videos. My favorite van lifers, you guys. My absolute favorite van lifers. Winter is blue. Shout out to Mateo. Or now his channel goes by I am Teo, or my name is Teo, or shout out to Mateo. Winter is blue. I am Teo. I'll post his channel down below. And then also I like adventures with Amanda. Amanda usually stays in the desert. Sometimes she explores out. And I think she's dating the Aussie van man. And I I didn't know that they were, you know, because I've seen him separately before I started watching her. And I started off, my very first person I would watch, and I don't think she does Vanlife anymore, but her channel was my basic journey. My basic journey. I thought she was great, very beautiful aura, but I haven't seen her in a while. But yeah, so Mateo, Adventures with Amanda more than Aussie Van Man, but it's kind of cool to see how their videos kind of when they're together. And there's one more. Dang, what that lady's name is. She's been on Mateo's channel. Everybody does Van Life differently. You know, Adventures with Amanda, she has groups. Oh, and Bunny Plays here. Shout out to Bunny. Is another channel that I watch and I absolutely love. Bunny is very thorough. So if you need information, like, she's very, very thorough. Very, very thorough. And I like it.
What did that say? That they say Arkansas. Not the Mississippi River. Look at all that. Look at all that.
Okay, I gotta talk about this while it's fresh on my mind. So one thing I like about traveling is seeing how the different states take care of their roads, right? You know, Nashville got its own vibe, you know what I'm saying? Potholes here and there. You know, it's a thing, but our roads are really well maintained, believe it or not. You know, and I didn't think so until I came to Memphis. And I remember Memphis, like last time I came to Memphis, or the past few times, I didn't drive. I was in the passenger seat. When you're in the passenger seat, you don't care about all that. But I do remember it feeling like really bumpy, really kind of raggedy. So like Memphis, how they treat their roads is like, it's on a budget. You know, because everything is patched up, but it's a lot of patches. And so crossing over that bridge I just showed into Arkansas, it's like, wow. It's smooth. I didn't realize how rough it was until I got back to something smooth. So I just want to go ahead and say that while it was fresh on my mind. Let's see what's next. Okay, so I'm like 25 minutes away from Little Rock, and no lie, I'm a little nervous. And so there's like nobody in front of me and nobody behind me. Or this one car just pulled in from the thing. Anyway, nobody in front of me, nobody behind me, and so I've been Googling campsites, and there are a few. Googling free campsites, and I'm just like, oh my god, am I ready for parking by myself somewhere by myself in nature? Am I ready for that, or should I just find a Cracker Barrel? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, getting a little nervous. It's 5:40. Excuse me, it's 5:40. And yeah, I'm getting a little nervous, but I'm more so like, oh shit, like I'm doing it. Wow, I'm doing it, wow. All right, so I am in Little Rock, Arkansas. I'm in front of this Dollar Tree. I thought I was gonna go in and get some stuff, and it's like, you know what, I don't need to really get anything. I have everything that I need. So tonight I have made up my mind. I'm going to park at there is a Cracker Barrel in Conway, Arkansas, which is still on 40. I'm driving 40 west. And so it's in the direction that I'm going. It's 30 minutes away from here. They're talking about storms, dangerous storms for tomorrow. So I'm gonna park, settle in for the night, and I already called. So they do allow overnight parking, and I'll probably wake up and get my coffee from there. to be a patron and then roll out. That's what I'm going to do. The coffee better be good too. Oh, I don't like tasteless ass coffee. So this is Road Runner. I'm about to get some gas. Gas is $2.86. Conway, Arkansas. The lady in there told me about a taco shop that is very affordable, but I have to go about 2 miles in the opposite direction, the way I just came from. I'm gonna do it. Yep. I want some hot food. I'm gonna do it. All right, y'all. So I'm headed to a place called Tacos for Life. I just left the Shell gas station, which has just a bean burrito.